our way then down towards the mat. I like to use all four limbs. The hands come down, slowly the foot comes behind, and then I can spiral downwards so that I'm comfortably coming down and up from the mat. Let us come back onto our blocks, to our cross legs. We'll do both sides. So my comfortable cross legs are here, but I'm going to take my feet forwards and my feet a little bit wider. And then slowly see if I can hinge forwards from the pelvis, letting the head drop, taking the feet about the width of your knees here and breathing. 3, 4, and 5. Let us swap, taking our feet in the other direction. Now my left foot is in front, my right foot behind. Again, feet about the width of my knees as the hands slowly come forwards. If you want to protect your knees, you can dorsiflex the feet. You could even use a block here underneath the other knee to make sure that this is supported. And you can do this if you have any kind of injury. Otherwise, let us just gently shift our weight slowly forwards. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Beautiful. Slowly let's come back up to sitting. And as we turn around into forward bend, shift a block now in front of our feet. Since we've got a scarf, it's quite nice here to use the scarf. I'm just lining this up with our feet, then taking it around the level of my little toes around the block. You'll notice here that it's much more comfortable. There's still a tug at the back of the hamstrings, but that we're much more able to lead with our heart. You can walk the hands further forwards if you like, as long as we lead with the heart. As soon as you can feel the chest collapsing, the head dropping, slide the hands longer, lift back up, lead with the heart. 3, 4, and 5. Then one leg at a time. I'm going to shift the scarf around one leg. Let it float slowly upwards. Walk the hand up towards this foot. Supta Parangustasana. Left hand to thigh, left foot points. Breathing here slowly. Let's draw this inwards. As we draw it in, I'm lifting head, chin, shoulders up off the mat. Eventually you'll find you can reach the chin or the nose towards the knee or calf. 4 and 5. Then slowly we release the head. Pressing the left hand down through the ilium, let us float our right leg gently out towards the side. Gaze left. Breathing here. 3, 4, and 5. Back up to center, and we'll then shift our left foot into the scarf, right foot back down. Left hand holds the scarf, right hand onto the thigh, right foot points. Lifting head, chin and shoulders up off of the mat here. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Slowly let us release. Now do remind yourself, some of you might like to put a block here underneath your head. If this is comfortable, please feel free. Otherwise you can leave it out. Right hand to the right ilium, leg floats to the side. 3 breaths here. 1, 2, and 3. Gently we come back upwards. Release the scarf, hug the knees in towards our chest, gently rocking from side to side. I'm going to add a small twist here. Right leg extends, left knee stays in, and we use this as a lever to now lift up and over. Try and keep your left shoulder grounded. Gaze left, breathing here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. This time hugging the knees wide into your chest. Breathing here for a couple of slow breaths. And then let us now straighten the left. Hold onto the right knee, right arm out, gaze right. This time the right shoulder stays grounded as we shift the right knee up and over, and just enjoy the twist on this side. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Slowly we'll bring knees in, gain a little bit of momentum. See if we can roll forwards and backwards, up and down our spine. As we do so, just getting a little bit of a massage, then catching hands underneath knees, Calves parallel to the mat, arms out to the side. Exhale, 2, 5 breaths. If this is too comfortable, by all means straighten the legs. Exhale, 3, otherwise just stay knees bent. 4, and exhale, 5. Then we'll take hold of our block, this time slide it under. Setu Bandhasana into a gentle bridge. So the gentle version is here with the pelvis dropping low and the palms flat. A little more challenging, we come a little higher, sacrum resting right onto the side of the block. If you want to come deeper still, you can even lift the block right up here. And then just let the arms release, soften into the pose. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Slowly let us slide the block out. Pause again, just letting the buttocks rest into the mat, knees stay bent, resting here. Now we're going to come into the upper spine now as we do this one. I'm going to get some momentum again to come back up to sitting. And again I can choose how low, how high I want to place the block. As I rest down, the block is now underneath my scapula. Now some of you might find for this particular variation, you might like to come here and here. 2 blocks, one under the head, one underneath the shoulder blades. You might be comfortable to rest here, head on the floor, with the other one simply under the shoulder blades. You might want to come a little bit deeper, turning the block onto its side, again resting, choosing if you want this other block under the head, or if you're happy to rest the head down onto the floor. Again, you can choose if you want to come higher still. This one is a very deep stretch, so if you do come into it, I'd recommend that you just do so slowly and feel into your spine as we do so. So as I come into this particular pose, I'm going to rest here, keep my knees bent, my feet together, and this time reach the arms up and over and hold onto my elbows. Exhale here, 3, 4, and 5. Then gently we'll release. We'll slide both blocks now out to the side, Supta Baddha Konasana, reclining cobbler's pose. So as I do this one, soles of the feet come together. Bend the knees only as comfortable as your knees are able. They could be fairly long. If you're comfortable, you can slide them right inwards towards the pelvis. Then gently lay down, palms upwards towards the sky, just softening into the mat here. Now if again you want to deepen this pose, simply slide the knees. I'd recommend maybe 1 centimetre at a time, just gently outwards. So the knees keep resting into the blocks, they feel that support. Exhale here, 3. Exhale, 4. And 5. Let us try 5 more breaths. This time slide the blocks a little bit further. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Then gently we'll release. Taking the blocks out to the side, hugging the knees in, giving a little bit of a massage, possibly even drawing circles with our knees on the ceiling. And we can now use the scarf as an eye pillow. Take it over the eyes, gently lay down, and we'll rest in Shavasana. Slowly we'll bring some movement back into the fingers, into the hands, back down into the feet and toes. I'll then draw the knees upwards and towards my chest, reach the arms up and over, roll to the right side. Just pausing here as long as you need, and then very slowly let us make our way back up to sitting once again. Namaste. Thank you for joining me once again. I look forward to seeing you on the mat again sometime soon.